There's a lot of F words. I'm saying a lot of F words in this. Hello fellow heroes, I'm Action Smacchan, the 2-in-1 hero made up of a virus from the 70s, and a guy who likes to play things. And I am back again with another Action Smacktion game that I made. Yeah, this one I think was 2021. I made it for a game jam all those years ago. It was another kind of attempt for me to feel in tune with my desire to create things and want to have a larger creative output. But man, I'll tell you what, I have no larger creative output than I have in the past few months. But yeah, this one's a visual novel made on Visual Novel Maker, so it's gonna be pretty straightforward. It's a lot of me writing, and I do remember feeling kind of good about the writing, about the prose. But I haven't looked at this in a few years, so we're gonna see if it still holds up in my mind. I don't know. Let's see. I've been feeling an oppressive emptiness lately. I feel it most when I'm awake. Every step forward I take, the emptiness grows larger, making each stride more strenuous. Oh, it's so dramatic. It's so heavy. Oh, there's not even any visuals yet. It's just a black screen. Just black screen. And my feelings, man. It's as if an unidentifiable force is rubber banding me backward. With increasing intensity, my mind and body want nothing more than to step back to relieve the tension. The only time I don't feel the gravity of this black hole is when I'm having a certain dream. Ooh, that background music? Crazy. In the dream, I'm in a beautiful bake shop. I'm in a beautiful bake shop. I have alliteration in my own dreams. Or is it consonants? It's consonants. A perfume of fresh baked confection fills the atmosphere and permeates through my being. Oh yeah. Oh, this is throwing me back to when I used to go to bakeries back when I was where I was living a few years ago. Even prior to this, making this game, because this was like back 2017 all the way through 2019. Back when I used to be able to go to a Korean bakery. Oh, maybe that's what I was drawing from. Maybe that's what this game was about. I miss cake. The diligent heat of the oven soothes any tension in my body, and it tells me. Oh, and it lulls me into temptation. A harmony of fudge, frosting, and sprinkles create a flavor-filled, fantastic... Hold on. A harmony of fudge, frosting, and sprinkles creates a flavor-filled fantasia of sugary goods muffled by an unfair glass case. In the horizon, an artist sculpts flowers of icing onto a delicate marble cake. The cake becomes... The cake beckons to all eyes who... Oh shoot, is that a typo? Oh man, that would have driven me nuts if I noticed that a long time ago. The cake beckons to all eyes weary eyes who wander the path to its visage and imprisons them with its aroma. Oh. To my right, someone clasps my arms and there's a familiar warmth radiates from them as the comforting embrace diverts me from the untouchable allure of the confection. Her lips part to whisper words that keep me grounded, although their grip tells me they need me to help keep their feet on the ground as well. Oh yeah. Oh, like this is a cute girl. We can't see how she looks like, but she has to be a cute girl. Look at that. She's pink or magenta, pinkenta, and I see bubbles. Oh, look at the bubbles. It might be a default background in what's it called, in the engine, but I like it. I like it a lot. I like the bubbles. I strengthen my hold and promise them that we'll come back and have the best cake there is. The oath is sealed with our swearing pinkies. Whenever blessed with this dream, the familiarity of the moment resonates in me as if trying to shake something free from confinement. There's a lot of F words. I'm saying a lot of F words in this. There's just a whole lot of F words. But none of them are duck. Free from confinement in my hippocampus. I can't put together the face or the voice of the person of that dream as I wake up. But the lingering feeling the dream leaves in me snaps at the rubber banding of my heart's emptiness. Although this dream gives me a moment of relief, each occurrence only makes my waking life all the more difficult from the longing to come back to that world. Oh man, I used to write really long sentences, man. I mean, I speak pretty long sentences these days, but that's because like I tend to forget what I'm saying and I just kind of keep on talking until I remember what track I was on, and then I just kind of forget and I start another clause. But that's mostly because I don't remember what I was trying to actually say before, and there's stuff going on in front of me constantly, but I have to keep the show going, so I just have to keep talking. The frequency of this dream has blurred its identity in my mind. Is what I'm seeing a dream or a hazy memory trying to come to light? Oh, that's me. I'm Hiro. Perhaps I'm just hungry. Thinking about cake and all that. So I guess he was just talking to himself. Oh, there's a save feature. Oh. And file 1 is filled out. Okay, that's one thing. I'm like both ashamed about. But also it's like a strange thing in the engine. For some reason I couldn't figure out how to actually like delete a file on here before publishing. That was weird because it would just kind of be written somewhere and I could not figure out how to access it. So in all my programming knowledge, I was not able to figure that out, and I feel bad about that. Thinking about cake and all that, yeah. I need to get myself together. I do like and it was something that I did like deliberately. But there is supposed to be like a large juxtaposition between the way Hiro narrates and the simplicity and how he expresses himself as he talks out loud. So earlier I was talking about how the sentence structure would just kind of be just very elongated. But now he's all like, oh, I guess I'm hungry. Look, class is starting. Action Smacchan. Alma Mater Wonderland, Chapter 0. Yeah, this is the reason why I want to talk about this game. Because it is the kind of the basis of the game I've been building on the channel. With the childhood friend character and the school uniform, it is feeding into this concept that is established in this game, and it's Chapter 0. But even though it's Chapter 0, I'm gonna kind of treat it as if it's non-canon. That's one of the things I have about publishing. It's all like, oh, well, I could release it, but like, what if I change my mind about like the way I approached the concept and the story and whatever? Well, luckily for me, barely anybody played this game when it was available. It is now unavailable. I delisted this game because I was like, well, nobody played it, and I'm gonna kind of change the concept and the canon a little bit. Hopefully, it'll be a more interesting story as I build upon it. But yeah, it is still gonna be called Action Smacchan Alma Mater Wonderland because I was just kind of proud of the title that we have here, so I'm going to keep it. Well, anyway. School. Gosh, I also hope nothing like goes wrong. Because like I said, it's been a really long time since I tested this game. Also, it was another game jam game, and you know, there's not a whole lot of time for quality assurance when doing a game jam, let me tell you. Especially if you're doing like a solo project. I tend to do solo projects because I don't have like a default like team to go to, and I'm really bad at networking, let me tell you. Anyway, back to Hiro and what he's doing first. Where is everyone? Maybe I should have grabbed something to eat on the way here. I could have eaten while walking. Even just a piece of... Can't stop thinking about cake. I need to get my thoughts together. Nobody's around to stop me from using this board. I'll try word association. What do I feel about the images in my head? Delicious. Yummy. Delicious and yummy. Alright, cute girl. Makes me think of... What? I implemented this entire game. I don't remember what this is supposed to be. Makes me think of cute. How do I put a space? Am I supposed to be able to type? Symbol. Plus. Girl. Yeesh. Writing it on the board. Yeah, in a word, cute girl. Well, you know what? The art of cute girls is perhaps a science, a very complex one. You can mathematically map out the cuteness of girl. Cute plus girl equals... Ah, Jesus, it was a long time since I actually did anything actually scientific and mathematical. So I'm not even going to try this joke. I'm going to keep on going on. Just kind of walking in there. Abel. Hiro. Have you been, stranger? Oh. I'm checking out my sound mixer to make sure that I'm not blowing out your ears with this awesome swing. All right. I'm having a bit of an off day, but I suppose I can't complain. I'm glad you're able to handle. I'm glad you're able to handle, Abel. Is anyone else here? There's someone somewhere, I'm thinking. As far as right here, right now, it's just us two amigos, like in the good old days. The good old days, huh? Been feeling nostalgic? How could I not? I mean, how many years has it been since we've been able to hang out? Oh yeah, this is one of the challenges of writing this script, is because like one of the one of the things that's going to be apparent is that everybody coming into here has some sort of relationship with Hiro, the main character. And as far as I'm concerned, as the creator of all these characters in this universe, like, I have a good sense of the relationship between these characters, but this story is, you know, supposed to be written for, you know, people just coming in. This is going to be their first exposure to Hiro and everybody that's we're about to meet. So I have to try to establish a relationship between all the characters, and do so kind of trying to make it sound like natural, you know. have the introduction of these characters as well as the establishment of their relationship with the protagonist, and without sounding too contrived. So yeah, hopefully the rest doesn't sound super super forced. I don't know. 2, perhaps 3 years since we last crossed, although it wasn't really a leisurely meeting. It was a ton of fun, though. Leave it you to say getting hunted by demons is fun. It's fun when your friend's an exorcist. I had a feeling you were letting me do all the work. I tried. You didn't like any of the ideas I come up with. Hiring a therapist to talk to the demon wouldn't have done anything. I was told that therapists help tame demons. Not that kind of... Well, perhaps therapy would have been a good idea. We all need help sometimes, buddy. Alright. Hey, Abel. Yeah? Do you feel like we should get cake? Cake, you say? Well, if you're hungry, you should get some with a bit more nutritional value. It'll last you longer if you're as active as you tend to be. Sure enough. It's just a thought. Anyway, I think I have a bit of a stroll around the building. Mind letting me know if something is about to happen? I can't imagine anyone I'd rather have around when something happens. Naturally. Cheers. So yeah, Abel is supposed to actually have an English accent, but I'm not about to read anything properly in an English accent, man. But hey man, if you know anybody that can do an English accent, maybe have them read Abel's lines for you. And there was part of me that was disappointed that Abel didn't seem to be the one I was looking for. My anxiety regarding the faceless person of my dream would have been eased. Although I'm also glad that the lips that aroused such a warm tingle in my heart weren't Abel's. Abel's presence did put me at some ease akin to the presence in the dream, as in the dream I felt like I could continue struggling another day, just knowing that I had unconditional support. I like to believe I was feeling the security of knowing a close friend is around. Alright. Hiro. Oh. You have cute girl music, okay. Oh, hey, Nana. It's been a while. It's been that long? Well, I haven't seen you since high school. High school, huh? Man, those were the days. The days, huh? I don't remember being busy with juggling work and school. Yeah, I guess it would have been pretty tough to handle all that. But I wish I had some time to waste like normal kids back then. Waste? I guess I do waste a lot of time. All right, yeah, Nana. I don't remember how much of the character that I explain of her character that I explained in this story, but she's supposed to be one of my analogs for the common rider in this universe. That's why she has this fancy belt. It's not a bomb strapped to her waist. It is it is her rider belt, so to speak. But they're not common riders in this universe. They are Neo riders. So she is a Neo rider. Officially in my documentation, she is Neo Rider AM7 or 7AM, but I think AM7 sounds more like a name. Which is, you know, a slight play on her actual name, Nana, meaning 7. I wish you did waste more time doing anything other than what you were doing. What? I don't even remember having to be super busy back then. Well, that's because you didn't give a darn about the schoolwork, dummy. You know, I kept on getting reports from work about you trying to fend off some monsters. It was like a weekly thing for you. Civilians need to evacuate safely during kaiju attacks. Other vigilantes even cropped up after seeing footage of you doing your stupid stunts. I had to call a lot of parents to ground their children. Us professionals had to do a lot of extra work because of you. Yeah, you can kind of get a sense that she is a professional hero of some sort, I guess. Although I don't think I ever will explicitly say that she is a Neo rider in this story. Hey, it isn't my fault I got to the scene before you. Uh-huh. You sound like someone who still sticks his nose where it doesn't need to be. My nose is always exactly where it needs to be. Dummy. It's good to see you again. I'm happy too. Hey, do you have the urge to get cake? Huh? Now, what are you saying all of a sudden? Cake? Like, together? Dummy. I have a strict diet, you know. Dummy. You need to give me a warning before asking me stuff like that. Dummy. So, can you tell she's a tsundere? Okay, we'll see you around. Sometimes you don't know what you wanted until it's there and gone. Seeing Nana again reminded me of how much I've longed to see that face light up with the simple joy of being together. I wanted to see Nana smile again and bask in the glow of her familiar radiance. However, I know that it isn't the same longing I've had for the ephemeral warmth that embrace imprinted onto me in my dream. Too long for something so far beyond what a friend's tender smile can fulfill had to be recognized as a longing for a more profound love. A love I've only felt with someone I can't remember. Jeez, man, he gets really heavy if you leave him by himself. Can't you just, like the cute girl, man? You know, I actually find myself, like, humming this background song to myself, like, on my free time. It's such a really good, like, casual, doing whatever the heck I'm doing kind of song, so I end up, like, humming it. And this isn't something that's, like, in my, in the songs that I've produced by getting other musicians to make for my projects. It's something I got from like the Unity store at some point. And that's a really good pack. I think it was called Ayakashi. It's really good if you have like a sort of an old-fashioned Japanese setting. Like maybe kind of like a Toho game or something. That's a really good pack. I used it a lot in the project prior to this one. Action Smacchan Breaking Brouhaha. I used it a lot there. That was a very good pack for that. It fit really well with the what's it called? The Eurobeat stuff that I tried to put in there. But yeah, Jay, he fits this song pretty well as well. My friend, salutations to you. It has been far too long. Jay, it really has been too long. 1 second, please. Marshmallow need... Wait, let me. Marshmallow Ninpo, summoning smaller. Oh. got the marshmallow actually appearing. You have been practicing. Help. Sublime. I had to have been like really proud of that sequence there, visually. I tried my best. It is never doubt. However, I do taste a slight bitter taste of discontent here, showing a bit of a faltering in your inner strength. That's unlike you. Is everything okay? Wow, all that from a marshmallow I summoned. Marshmallows connect people on all their basic senses. There is an undeniable purity in beholding its color. Its form is undisturbably resilient to touch. Its smell offers earnest subtlety. Its taste provides insight on inner strength. Its sound... A marshmallow's sound? A secretive whisper. Whoa. Oh my gosh. What's with these two? What's with Jay? Does he actually mean anything? What is he even saying? Nothing can be hidden from the marshmallow, so it's better to share what's bothering you. Anything you have to say is safe with me. Well, I explained to him the tension of the void I've been feeling, and the dream's harsh reprieve intensifies the strain as much as it soothes. How difficult to be caught in a dream as you are. I wouldn't say that I'm caught in a dream. Well, from my observation, you're clinging to a dream to cope with something causing you pain. All to the point where you want to believe that the dream isn't a dream at all. Well, yes, I feel like that dream I keep having is an actual memory. He keeps on summoning marshmallows, man. What a boss. I wish I could just summon marshmallows. Can you imagine the actual ability to constantly summon a marshmallow as you need one? Mid-conversation, to stock your mouth full of marshmallows. Whenever you... I want s'mores in me right this second. Bro. I just created the most overpowered character to ever exist. I swear to you. It's dangerous to treat dreams as actual events. However, you may be able to reveal something in your psyche by analyzing the events of your dreams. You make sense, but all feels so real and familiar. But still, it wouldn't hurt to try your analysis. In this dream, you are surrounded by an assortment of sweets, yes. Yes, absolutely. Yet, you are quite fixated on the cake. Yes. Perhaps you've had a decision that you were quite confident in at some time, but you have a subconscious regret for making? Regret? But the cake was so exciting! But it was denied to you, and you have a lingering desire for it. You could have had anything else in front of you in that dream. I can't really think of a decision I could have regretted. You don't have any regrets in your life? I do. What I don't have a whole lot in my life are the choices. Right, you have a strange habit of going to places spontaneously. The wind really just blows me any direction it wants. When I land, I had to fulfill some sort of task according to whatever fate has in store for that week. You certainly get to live a varied life. It seems we're clean out of marshmallows. We can't even summon some if there's none at all. Really? I have to go fetch some. Until next we meet, hero. It's time to go into deep thought mode. And Jay gave me plenty to think about. His wisdom offers me some clarity on how to approach my issue. The person from the dream who was able to ground me when I was consumed with the desire for the cake put a similar capacity for wisdom into practice. My fixation was changed from the cake to the person beside me in the dream. If I consider the way my attention shifted from one thing to another, I began to wonder, is there something out there I should have given my attention to instead of the dream that now occupied my conscious brain? Oh, alright, cute girl on board, it's Floria.